I'm Jeff from Sussex Installations. Today's video is on our deadlocks. This is our T Series deadlocks. They've got a security dimple type of key, which has the different depths drilled into the flat side of the key. So that's a good, strong, secure key and very difficult to pick from a lock picking point of view. Now, what is a deadlock? That's a good question, and the answer is basically the deadlock is an additional lock on your door. So if you have the deadlock fitted and somebody gets past your manufacturer's standard locking on the van, the door will open just a little bit and the deadlocking will stop the van from opening. The deadlock is an additional layer of mechanical security on your vehicle. This is the front door deadlock, and if I open up the door, you'll see this bolt that comes with the deadlock. That's a standard lock case, and typically that's what we would use on the cab door of a van. Now, what we also have, depending on what make or model vehicle you've got, we might have a hook style deadlock. And if I open up this door, same thing, I try to open up the door and the deadlock has stopped it after a couple of millimeters. So I'm just going to take the weight off of the door, open up the door and show you this. So this is our hook style deadlock. And if you look at the bolt, as it comes out, it rotates out and it's got this hook on the end of it, and what that hook does is it hooks into the bracket which we fit on the other side, on the other door in this case of the van, which is here, and that bracket will hook over this part of the bracket. So if someone does try and attack this deadlock, it's going to help to prevent like a spreading attack, like the bolt being levered across out of the bracket, because it's got that hook holding onto it. So typically what we would try and do is, where possible, we will fit a hook bolt to your vehicle. Depends what make, model and year vehicle you've got as to whether it's available. Most of the current model vans now in 2019, we do have hook solutions for the side load door and the rear barn doors. Not all of them, but most of them. If it's an older vehicle that you've got, then we might not have that as an option. And there we go. The side load door is, again, it's a hook that comes out, and that will hook into the bracket which we fitted onto the post here, and the bolt will go through that bracket and it will hook in on the bottom. So that's the hook lock. Typically, if we can't fit a hook lock, and it's a side load door particularly, we'll try and fit a NEMF bolt, which is a slightly longer throw straight bolt, like the front door one, the straight one, but a slightly longer one. So that's what we would aim to do if there's no hook bolt available. But really it depends. If you've got specific requirements, then get in touch with us first and see what's available for your van. If you look at this van we've got here, this is one of ours, Renault Trafics. This has actually got two deadlocks on the same door. So some vehicles we have a low position, some vehicles we have a high position, sometimes it's an even higher position, like on the back door here. This one is a very high position up here, and then we have a mid position down here, and that might just suit different people, different type of locks. Like if this was a camper van, it might not be possible to fit this lock here because you've got a window here, you know, you've got glass in most cases. So if that was the case, you might have the low position lock. It might be that you specifically want the high position lock, like you want to stop in case someone's trying to fold the door down and do like a door folding attack, so you want a lock that's right up high. So again, that just depends as to what's available for your model vehicle. Some people, like we've got on this, will have both a high and a low position lock, just because they want to double up on the security to their van. And in this case, on this van, they're both hook locks, high and low hook locks, both doors. So nice lot of locking, like a nice lot of powerful security to this van. And then if you watch any of my other stuff, you'll see that what I like to do, as well as fitting an additional layer of security to your van, like in terms of these deadlocks, I quite like to have a free strategy approach. So if possible, check out if we've got a package available for your van. It might be that we've got a security product to address like the most vulnerable part of your van. Like for instance, this Renault Trafic seems to be just people sticking screwdrivers, making a hole in the back of the van, making a hole through here, bypassing the factory security. One strategy: guard the manufacturer's weak point. Like here on this van, if it was the Ford Custom, Ford Transit, it's probably a rep lock, changing the driver's door barrel. We have some electronic modifications which we do as well, so that's very much specific to your type of make and model van. Then the next thing is add in the additional layer of mechanical security, like in the form of the deadlocks, hook lock if we've got it, but deadlocks in any case. And then the third strategy is to have a cargo area sensor inside your van. So that could be that you've got a factory alarm system on your van. Maybe we have an option to upgrade that and put an extra sensor in the load area of your van. So if someone even cuts a hole through the roof, they bend the door down, they get in through a hole in the side of the van, that the alarm is actually going to know that someone got in the back of your van and will go off. Typically when we're doing the PIR upgrade or like a load area upgrade, we'd also fit a switch, or suggest fitting of a switch to the top of the side load door if we have that as an option for you. So if someone was to try and fold this door down from the top, what this switch would be doing is getting an early warning of the door being open. So rather than it be that it doesn't go off until they've pulled the door all the way to the bottom, it would just go off when they pull this door out about 5mm or so. Where possible, installation is preferred by our professional installers. However, we do provide full fitting instructions for you to fit yourself. This is a kit specifically for a certain make, model and year vehicle, and we've got all the rest of the parts to assemble each specific make, model and year vehicle's door specifically for what they need. So this is our T Series locks, although we have talked about some of the other strategies as well. Please do go around the website as also see if we do have a van security package available for your make, model and year vehicle. And if you have any questions about these locks or about anything else to do with your van security, then get in touch via the contact us page. Thanks for watching.